Are we both in it?
Go!
Week 8 fantasy football players, welcome to week 8 of the Elite Fantasy Football Preview Show. Like we promised you guys last week, we will update the ad drops. But before we get into that, let's go into the trades that went down today, Thomas.
A lot of trades today. First, on our side, we had Buffalo Tots trading Julius Thomas for Brandon Marshall and Jason Witten. And then they were hot on the phone. They came back about 6 hours later, made another trade with Funny Guy. They traded A.J. Green and Trent Richardson for Andre Ellington and DeAndre Hopkins. So that was great work by all those guys with the trades.
Two outstanding trades, in my opinion, by all three teams involved in those. And on the AFC side, the Hawkstars trade Fear the Turtle, Alshon Jeffries for Andre Johnson and the tight end from Philadelphia, Ertz.
Yeah, Zach Ertz.
Now we'll break into...
I have one more thing.
Yes, sir.
Just the trade deadline for everybody watching. You have this week, next week, and then week 10, the Thursday before the 8 o'clock game. So week 10, before that kickoff on that Thursday, any trades, you guys get them in. But after that ball's kicked off, I don't care if it's one play after 8 o'clock, that's the deadline. So get them in week 10 Thursday.
And don't go on that date that's on the website. We will update that, but the correct date is the one that he's telling you right now.
Exactly.
And I thought that this would be a year of not so much trades, but the phone was definitely hot today.
People are trying, hey, it's playoff time. People are trying to get that last little edge to get over the hump.
Okay, so I'll go over my ad drops first. Remember, guys, you got 13 up into the playoffs. Playoffs teams, if you carry any over to the playoffs, you cannot use them. Bows and O's has 6. Bunkin' Ain't Easy has 8. Fear the Turtle 6. Hawkstars 5. Slap 'em 4. Thugs 9. Warriors 10. And Primetime has 6.
And on my side, you have Buffalo with 11. Bulldogs with 0. Child's Play with 7, Easy Money with 6, Funny Guy with 8, Fuzzy Turd with 1, Hoghead with 8, and White Lightning Black Hammer with 8. And I would like to bring this up to you, Ryan. I think it's astonishing that Bulldogs hasn't touched their team.
Totally agree. When I just checked that myself, yes. I was like, how is this guy pulling these wins and hasn't used a one ad drop?
It just goes to show that sometimes you can trade away a good team and then first couple weeks trying to make an ad drop. Kudos to Bulldogs for that.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Let's go into week 8, shall we?
Sure.
I'll start with Bulldogs and Bows and O's. Bulldogs 4-3, Bows and O's 5-2.
I think this could be the game of the week. When I
totally agree with you.
It was a 1 point on the computer difference. Both teams, I believe, have only 2 losses, if I'm correct.
4-3 Bulldogs, 5-2 Bows and O's, but close.
They're still close, and I think it's going to be a good game. Which way are you going?
I'm going to say Bows by 12.
Bows by 12. I'm going to go, and I'm going to agree with the Bows, but I'm going to say Bows by only 8.
And why I'm thinking about it to all the new guys out here, the reason why you have to accept both website is when you pull your scoreboard up this week, you're going to have to pull both sides up to be able to see what your opponent is doing. It's going to show as an illegal lineup on their end. So make sure that you pull up both the AFC and the NFC to view that. Game number 2 is Slap 'em to Sleep. It's 2-5 against Easy Money, which is 3-4. Thomas, I don't see a big game here. I'm going to take Easy Money by 18.
I'm as well going to take Easy Money. Again, kudos to Slap 'em. He's done much better with what he has. I think Easy Money by 20.
Moving on, we have the Buffalo Tots 3-4 against the 3-4 Fear of the Turtles. You know, I had the Turtles winning this game, but after the trades went down today, I'm going to go ahead and take the Buffalo Tots by about 8.
I'm going to stick with my original thought, and I'm going to take Fear the Turtle by 15.
First split. First one split. Next game, Primetime versus Hogheads. Primetime is 3-4. Hogheads is 2-5.
This is a tight one. I personally am going to take Primetime. I think receivers and just all-around team, really. Hoghead is starting to go downhill. I'm going to take Primetime by 12.
And I'm going to take Hoghead and an upset by 3. Black Hammer, White Lightning versus Warriors 26. Hammer 6-1, Warriors 2-5. But you know, coming back around with that win and everyone else losing in his division, Thomas, he's one game out of the division.
That would be Warriors?
Yes.
So you're not out of it.
I'm going to take another upset here. I'm going to go with the Warriors by 1.
And I'm actually going to agree with that. You know, if you really look at the scores, I'm not knocking White Lightning for nothing, but he hasn't had many points scored on him. Warriors has a complete team. Even, you know, don't judge him by his record. Look at that team. It's really good. I'm going to take the Warriors by 15.
Next game, the 2-5 Fuzzy Turds versus the 5-2 Thugs.
This one was a close one, too. Now, these guys used to be partners. These guys won the first Super Bowl together, and then they split. I'm not positive if this is the first time they've played each other.
It is. Thanks for bringing that stat up, Thomas.
Yeah. So I think, again, these teams are evenly matched, and they have a lot of the same players, but I looked at this pretty close. I'm going to go with Thug Nasty.
All right, and I'm going to take Fuzzy by 6. All right, the 6-1 Bunkin' Ain't Easies versus the 4-3 Funny Guys.
Again, I thought this could have been a contender for the game of the week.
And I would probably be the runner-up.
Right. I'm going to, a week ago I would have took Bunk hands down. This week I'm still going to take Bunkin' Ain't Easy, but I'm only going to take him by 6.
And I'm taking Bunk by 8. And the final game of the week will be the 2-5 Hawk Stars versus the 4-3 Child Play. These teams are very evenly matched, a lot of the same players. I think Child's Play takes this by 10.
And I'm going to take Child's Play as well, and I'm only going to take them by 3.
Okay, so we've broken down the playoff scenario, and yes, we know it's early. We do know it's early. So we're going to keep it real simple for you. In the AFC division, Seed 1, obviously, Bunkin' Ain't Easy is the hottest team right now, in my opinion, in the whole league. Followed by Seed 2 would be Fear the Turtle on the bottom division. Seed 3, Thugs, would get that just because they have head-to-head over the 4th seed Bows and O's. Again, all these guys are going to have to play each other again, but we just wanted to put that out there. So if it ended today,
right,
my 4 teams representing the AFC would be Bunkin' Ain't Easy, Fear the Turtle, Thug Nasty, Bows and O's.
And on my side, the NFC side, of course, the number 1 seed is White Lightning Black Hammer with 1 loss. Child's Play is the number 2 seed by winning his division currently. Funny Guy is 3rd due to the head-to-head with the Bulldogs, and Rick obviously bringing up the rear with 4th place. So again, you know, those head-to-heads out of division, they come into play. So that's all I have to say about that.
Just if you had to pick the Super Bowl right now, just to make a quick prediction, who would you say?
Right now, judging by what I've seen so far and the way I see the teams, I would go Bunkin' Ain't Easy from the AFC side, and I would go Funny Guy from the NFC side.
All right, and I would pick from the AFC side. My prediction for Super Bowl at this time would be Bows and O's representing the AFC, and I would go with, let's go with such a hard decision, but I'll say Funny Guy. Funny Guy, Bows and O's is my Super Bowl prediction at this time.
Okay. Next, we'd like to bring in our guest of the week, Child's Play. Come on in, Al. Congratulations on being the first guy to take down White Lightning Black Hammer.
Welcome.
Okay. Thank you, people.
Yes.
I guess my first question to you would be, what was the most gratifying victory in this, your first year in the league? What team were you most happy to get your victory over?
Well, in my opinion at this time, you guys got more experience in this game than I do, but my best win was last week against White Lightning and Black Hammer.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
was a
great win.
huge
Yes,
win.
it was.
Yeah.
My first question would be that since you're one of the new guys, how do you like the league and how it's run so far?
Oh, I'm enjoying it. It's fun. I'm really enjoying it. I've learned a lot over this first year.
I agree. That first year is very important. Next year you'll come in, you'll have a strategy and everything. It'll come much easier.
And
Yes, I will.
Thomas, there was 3 new teams. All of them were doing really well.
Oh, I knew, and I'm not singling this guy out, but primetime, very experienced guy. I knew he was going to come in and be a headhunter in the league. He had a lot of experience. But kudos to everybody, Bows and O's as well. Very good
Those
job.
and O's, and you as well, Child's Play, no experience at all.
Right.
Not at all.
So, and my last question to you would be, who do you think in your division of 4 would be your biggest challenge to knock you out of first place in your division?
Well, my opinion would be Easy Money.
I agree with you on that.
Because I think I'm in a weak division, and well, maybe not the whole NFC, but the NFC West. You see, Fuggy Hood and Hoghead have been falling apart lately, and I've been leading my division for the past 3 to 4 weeks. And then Easy Money is 1 victory ahead of me, with a record of 3 and 4.
Right. I agree with you, and again, I think the trades that Easy Money has made with Buffalo Tots and Funny Guy the week before has really made him a competitor there.
And my final question is a 2-part question. Do you consider yourself a playoff team at this time?
I do.
And how far do you think that you could go into the playoffs?
Well, I'm pretty sure I can make it to 1 step from the playoff, and then I probably might choke. I don't see myself in the Super Bowl yet. I mean, I'd totally be in shock if I did go all the way there. But at this time, I can see myself going into the second round, 1 step from...
An honest guy.
Yeah.
An honest guy here.
And I think he has the running backs to possibly go all the way. So, we got to have anything else to add for this week?
No, I don't think so. I think that's it. As always, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to call us. Do not forget that trade deadline. I have a feeling next week we're going to have a lot of trades to go over.
And go for it, guys. Go for it. Oh, there's what's out there on the waiver wire, let's be honest. So get out there, work some deals, and let's see what happens. Thanks again, Al.
See you later.
Have a good one, guys.